You can put Cristiano Ronaldo in Bendel insurance team. They will still win a trophy. That guy is so good. He's so blessed. That's just the truth. You understand? So, and their consistency, their level of consistency is just so high.
Yes, Ronaldo and Messi.
Ronaldo
You are a Ronaldo fan?
Yeah, of course. I'm a Ronaldo fan.
Okay.
Okay, let me say Ronaldo and Messi. You understand?
Okay, so, you wanted to exclude Messi. You have to see Putin now because both of them are.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, they are on their own level.
Sure.
Yes.
You understand?
You can't just compare them to any other.
And they have even lasted more than these new generation players.
That's what I'm saying. That's now they are not better than 70% of the strikers we have in this
present generation. That's just the truth. That's just the truth.
It's the truth, the plain truth. You can't dispute it. Even at 40-something years
old. You get. So the thing is, those guys, they were just blessed. And they hardly have injury.
That's another thing again.
You understand?
Are they using some voodoo? Or...
It's not voodoo. I think they
hardly get injured.
It is just their nature.
It has to be studied.
It's just their nature. But there are some players now, before they play like 5 matches, they will have 1 or 2 injuries.
And they were giving a trophy. It's like rewarding Manchester United for failing. They rewarded them for failing.
It is the same preseason trophy they gave them. I think we won out to 2 to 3 trophies this preseason. No, that's not the only person.
Manchester United won up to 2 or 3 motivation
trophy, of course. That's why you see most people now that play sporting bets, you just see a good game that say this game is sure, but after 90 minutes you'll be surprised what will happen.
The truth is that
it's not always as we predict it to be. Bruno Guimaraes with Rodri, they are not mates.
They are not on the same position.
Rodri is a world-class player. Now, take a look at that World Cup.
Okay, we'll go back to the World Cup. Yeah. I will remind you on that.
Okay.
But do you know that it was the same nameless player that Liverpool signed during the time of Jurgen Klopp? That it was the same nameless player that Jurgen Klopp used and gave them name. Anything can happen.
Yeah, depending on the team performance.
It's not all about a world-class player. It's a world-class player. Anything can happen. Just like when you say it can't always go the way you predict, but football always goes the way. But let's go to the World Cup that we're trying to talk about.
So what I was trying to say is that Rodri is a top player. You see, the way Argentina played this World Cup, Argentina did very well.
They did beautifully well.
When they got to the final, Spain made them to understand that the level at which they are not at the same level. Do you know why? If you watch that final closely, they locked Messi out of that match. Messi was not able to hold the ball in the midfield so that he can distribute it.
You are right there.
So immediately they locked out Messi, the entire Argentina team collapsed. Are you seeing it now? They collapsed. Why was that? Because you see people like Rodri dictating midfield. To the extent you see those Barca little boys they are calling Gavi and Pedri. They were coming from the bench because senior men were playing that midfield first level.
Because your Osimhen is doing well in his club right? Level. But in the national level, he's having a country issue. So we can't use that to rate it.
Osimhen did very well for the Super Eagles, if we are going to be.
But they were defeated. Just like the way you said that they were knocked out, Brazil were knocked out by, Brazil was knocked out by the so-called Norway, according to you, the Vikings. Because there are clubs that are already set, waiting to win the trophy.
Nobody is set.
There are clubs that are set, waiting to win the trophy.
Before the season started, last season, I know that most people have already concluded that Guardiola is going to retain this trophy again before Arsenal came to take that trophy. You understand?
Even when Arsenal was trying to take the trophy, Guardiola was right behind them. Everyone was shocked that what happened to Liverpool is going to happen to Arsenal.
No, Liverpool, they are still going to suffer.
No, don't just bring Liverpool to this. We can continue having this conversation, but let's leave Liverpool now, because if we enter Liverpool, we are not going to come out.
Sure. It is one thing for you to buy a player. It is another thing for that player to blend.
It's true.
You see a player, you understand? You see a player doing well in this club, but when he moves to the next club, you'll be surprised at what happened to this guy. He was doing well at the previous club. You understand? So things does not.
You remember a player called Timo Werner?
Of course, I do.
How he ended up?
Eden Hazard from Chelsea to Real Madrid.
Exactly.
A top player like that.
I was so pained.
Oh no,
I was so pained.
As in, I was so surprised that because that guy was doing very well at Chelsea.
Yes.
But he got to Madrid, he couldn't even achieve anything. That was the
lowest he couldn't achieve.
You understand?
Scoring a goal was a big problem
to him for a player like that. So that's why I said it is not always as it seems to be. So what they should be hoping on, let's see if he delivers. Okay, let me give you another example. You see Isak that Liverpool bought.
Yes.
They pursued that guy for a long time. To the extent that guy had issue with Newcastle, so they can move to Liverpool. Now he ended up moving to Liverpool. That entire season was a nightmare for him. And this was the player that was doing very well at Newcastle. Yes. He was their main striker. He was doing very well.
It's true.
You understand? He was even, aiming for the golden boot at the end of the season. Yes. You understand? But immediately he left Newcastle to Liverpool. He still just changed. His games collapsed, started having injury. And you see, maybe they are thinking maybe this season, let's see if he can wake up also. Do you know that football of old, even before the advent of VAR, it was very rough? Remember when Cristiano Ronaldo was playing for Manchester United? Then the Premier League was very rough. You can play.
The Premier League was very rough.
You understand?
Yes.
Before they give you card, then it's very difficult. Not like now.
And then
just match somebody. Yeah. You go and check VAR.
Present then.
Exactly.